Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News from a Catholic Perspective. I'm Wyatt Goolsby in for Lauren Ashburn. The Trump administration rolls back the controversial Health and Human Services contraceptive mandate. That part of Obamacare impacted Catholic groups all over the country, including the Little Sisters of the Poor and our own network. The new rule allows more employers to opt out of providing birth control to employees. It's part of a policy that Trump officials say is designed to protect religious liberty. The Trump administration is issuing a long-expected revision to Obama-era rules. Those rules require most companies to cover birth control and abortion-inducing drugs as preventative care for women at no additional cost. The revision expands a religious exemption that previously applied only to houses of worship, religiously affiliated nonprofit groups, and closely held private companies. It's a promise President Trump made back in May, and many Catholics were hoping he would make good on.
We are ending the attacks on your religious liberty, and we are proudly reaffirming America's leadership role as a nation that protects religious freedom for everyone.
Opponents say the action is discriminatory. The National Women's Law Center tweeted, "We will stand up to @real Donald Trump and his bogus attacks on our health care. This administration is on notice to keep their #hands off my birth control." But healthcare expert James Capretta says it's a very big win for religious liberty, especially for Catholic institutions in this country.
The idea that Catholic institutions would feel uncomfortable operating in this country according to their religious beliefs is a little bit of a foreign thought, frankly, up until not too long ago. And so that there is now a regulation moving forward to give these institutions what they really need and deserve is just the ability to operate as they always have. I think it's a very good thing.
The administration's actions are part of a wider attempt to protect religious liberties. In a directive to agencies today, Attorney General Jeff Sessions says no one should be forced to choose between living out his or her faith and complying with the law. And we're getting reaction to the HHS mandate news, including from a lawyer at Beckett, the law firm representing EWTN in our own case against the government on this very issue.
Today is a great day for religious freedom and for EWTN. The government has admitted that it was wrong, that it violated the law when it tried to fine religious organizations millions of dollars simply for following their faith.
In a statement, EWTN's chairman of the board and CEO, Michael Warsaw, writes, "For more than 5 years, the HHS contraceptive mandate has forced Americans to violate their deeply held moral and ethical principles without regard for the Constitution's guarantee of religious liberty." EWTN filed a lawsuit against the government in February 2012, just days after the mandate rules were first published, and we have continued to fight for justice alongside many courageous believers. We are encouraged by today's announcement. And on Capitol Hill, Speaker of the House Paul Ryan called today a landmark day for religious liberty. He adds the conscious protections installed will ensure that people and organizations can freely live out their religious convictions and moral beliefs. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer tweets, "This decision is just the latest in a series of moves the Trump administration has made to sabotage our healthcare system. It can't continue."